What's up, YouTube friends and YouTube kin? It's your girl Kay, and that's with 2 A's, and I'm back with another video today. All right, y'all. So I am going to be talking about the advanced child tax credit that we received and how it's going to apply to the taxes that we're filing in 2022, which is our taxes for 2021. Now, quick disclaimer, I do not work for the IRS, and I am not a tax preparer, but I do understand the information that was given to us in the payments and how they work, and I did receive my letter, and I am going to reference strictly from this letter that the IRS sent directly to me regarding the CTC, right? So I know a lot of people had a lot of concerns about, hey, am I going to have to pay this back? And am I going to owe the IRS, et cetera, et cetera? I also had those questions, but I had to go ahead and do the research. If you didn't do the research, it's okay. That's what I made this video for, to explain it to you. And I hope I am able to soothe your thoughts and calm people down as far as being concerned about the CTC, right? So I'm going to jump right into it, okay? So let's start here. A lot of people are saying that you are not supposed to file your taxes without the letter. Now, I did see on the IRS portal when I logged in, I am going to explain to you guys how to log in. I did see on there that you should wait until you get the letter before you file your taxes. However, the amount on this letter I received, the amount that I added up for my bank account, and the amount that I seen when I logged into the portal is the same exact amount. It's not a penny different, not a dollar different, the same exact amount. So I'm not sure why you should wait. I didn't wait. I did go ahead and file my taxes. I'm not telling you to file your taxes, but I'm just telling you what I did, okay? So it says here that, you know, it shows you how much money you got and how many kids you got it for. Now, first, if you did not receive one or more of your payments for your kids that you had on your 2020 taxes, you need to contact the IRS before you file your taxes. That is what it says here, and that's what it says on the IRS website. And I'm so nosy, I even called them and asked them, and that's also what they told me. So you will need to give them a call at 1-800-908-4184, and that's if you did not see one or more of your payments and you did not opt out of receiving the payment. So you were supposed to receive the payment and you didn't, you need to call them and let them know, hey, I didn't receive all of my payments. All right. Okay. So let's jump into it. So this is how it worked. They went based off your taxes for 2020. So the kids that you had on there are the kids that you received the CTCs for, unless you logged into the portal and updated, you know, other kids or changed any information, but it went based off your 2020 taxes. So the amount we got was $250, as you guys know, per child. And how it works is if your child is under 6, the full amount for the CTC is $3,600. And if your child is older, is 6 or older, which is up to 17, then the full amount is $3,000. So now we're going to go ahead and calculate some math real quick to help everybody understand how much they should have received and how much should be left over if they, you know, qualify to still get the remaining amount. And I'm also going to go over the income guidelines that I got directly from the IRS for you guys. All right. So let's say that your child is over 6. Okay. So $250 times 6, because that's how long we got it, for 6 months, is a total of $1,500. And if your child is over 6 years old, the total amount is $3,000. So that leaves you with $1,500 left for that child that is between the ages of 6 and 17. If your child is under 6, you got $250 still times 6. That's still $1,500. But the remaining amount that would be left is $2,100, right? So that's how much you should, that's if you received all of your payments. Now, if you did not receive all of your payments, then the math would be different. And, you know, you want to go ahead and make sure you call the IRS before you file your taxes. I even called them after I filed my taxes anyways, you know, just because that's just me. I'm extra. I like to cross my T's, dot my I's. I'd like to do that kind of stuff, right? So that's why I'm making this video, to help you guys. Okay. So when you're filing your taxes, if you're doing it yourself or if you have a tax person doing it for you, like myself, I have somebody doing it for me. And I still called her and I was like, look, you need to make sure that you file Schedule 8812 with my 2021 tax return to make sure, you know, that all my ducks in a row and everything is fine. Don't be afraid to speak up, you know, to soothe your anxiety or to soothe your worrying about your taxes. They're your taxes, so you can speak up and let them know, like, I know, you know, you're the expert and you know, but I just want to make sure or whatever. And even though I filed my taxes before I got this letter, I still sent a picture of my letter to my tax preparer as well to let her know, like, hey, this is the right amount. I sent her a screenshot about the portal, and I'm also going to let you guys know how to get into the portal if you don't already have an account. Okay, so first I'm about to let y'all know how to get into the portal real quick. What you want to do is you want to go to Irs.gov/CTCportal, okay, and create an account. Now, if you already have an account, log in, of course, and you want to go to manage advanced payments to see the amount that you got on there, the bank account it went to, and what kids you got it for. All of that information is on there. If you don't have an account, you want to create an account. Now, like myself, I wasn't able to get verified for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but no biggie on that. I went ahead and had that and requested on there. You will see it's prompt. I requested for them to send me a login pin. That way I'm able to log in with that pin and they can know that it's me. So they send it to the address that they have on file for you. Okay. So they send it to the address that they have on file for you. I tried to log in. I want to say it was Tuesday. I requested the letter. I had the letter by that Saturday. So it didn't take long at all. So don't panic. If you're watching this video, go ahead and finish watching this video. Then go ahead and log in. And, you know, just if you want to just check just to make sure, because that's how I was. I was like, I know the amount probably still the same, but I wanted to check just to make sure. So if you want to check just to make sure, go ahead and get into the account and check for yourself, you know, and see for yourself and be sure and don't have anxiety about it. All right. So they sent me a letter pretty quick. You know, it wasn't hard at all. Now, for the income. So I know a lot of people is, concerned and, oh, I have to pay it back. Am I going to owe the IRS? Well, it is an advance. That's the key word, advance. So it was an advance on your taxes. So that is going to be deducted from your regular child tax credit amount that you receive for your child. And I went over those numbers with you. So if you need to rewind it back, go ahead and rewind it back. Do the math based off how many kids you got, and you'll be able to figure it out. Okay? So this is how it works, right? Now it says that you may not have to repay in full any advance payments that took into account more qualifying children than you claim on your 2021 taxes. Okay. So the repayment protection plan is based on your 2021 taxes gross income, the MAGI. That's what it's based off of. So this is how it works. So if you made $60,000 or less, then you should be good. You shouldn't have to repay back any money. Of course, you would just, they would minus it from the amount that you would normally get. If you made, and that was for married or filing as a widow. Now, if you're filing head of household like myself and you made $50,000 or less, then you should be in the clear. Okay. And then if you're single, and you're filing a separate return, or you're filing a separate return from your spouse, then if you made $40,000 or less, then you should be in the clear. All right. So it's not like, you're going to owe the IRS or anything like that. You should be good. And this is what this letter from the IRS says. Okay. Now, if you want more information for yourself, you're like, I still want to see myself and let me see, then you want to go to Irs.gov/schedule 8812, and I am going to drop the links and the phone number that you need to call if you need to update and let them know that you didn't receive all of your payments. I'm going to include all that information in the description. Now, let me just see if there's any other information that you guys need to know. For a credit file. Now, okay, so now if you wasn't eligible for the credit, you want to still file the Schedule 8812 to determine if you must pay back all or some of the monthly payments you received in 2021. But based off the income guidelines I just gave you, you should kind of be able to figure out, okay, well, I'm going to owe them or I'm not going to owe them. Now, I just wanted to make this video to clear up the whole, you need to wait till the letter thing come. because it's the same amounts that's on the letters that's in your bank account that's on the portal. If you want to go ahead and check the portal, which you know is going to be the same amount that's on the letter, then I just told you how to go ahead and get into the portal. Wait on your letter to come, that's crossing your T's and dotting your I's, making sure that you're not going to have, any issues, or minimizing the issues that you have with your taxes. So the letter was pretty much self-explanatory. It wasn't, anything fancy about it. It wasn't anything different from what I thought. It just showed the amount. I'm gonna give you a breakdown on, if you're old, if you have to repay or not, and et cetera, et cetera. It tell you how many kids you had on there and things like that. But the most important thing I think is on this letter is, if you did not receive one or more payments, you need to contact the IRS before filing your return. You need to contact them before filing your return so they can do whatever they need to do on the back end. That way you don't run into any issues about your taxes. Now, I hope this video was helpful. This letter was helpful for me. So I'm basically just giving you the information that the IRS gave directly to me. I did check the website and I did call, because I'm nosy like that. I call, I double check. So I am sure about the information I'm sharing with you today. Okay, so if this video was helpful for you, go ahead and hit a like for me. Comment on this video, let me know thank you. If I'm